Welcome back to Coin Collector Hub, your one-stop destination for uncovering the rarest, most valuable, and most fascinating coins in US history. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss a drop of numismatic gold. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that you might just have lying in your pocket or jar at home, but its true story is more valuable than you think. That's right, we're talking about the 1995 Liberty Roosevelt dime, a tiny coin with a massive legacy, a rich history, and, believe it or not, a market value of up to $543 in rare conditions. Let's kick things off with a little history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, just months after the passing of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. This dime was created not just to honor Roosevelt's leadership, but also his connection to the March of Dimes, a campaign that helped fight polio, the very disease he suffered from. In fact, he helped found that organization, which eventually developed the vaccine that changed the world. The coin's design, created by John R. Sinek, featured Roosevelt's portrait on the obverse, or front, and a torch flanked by an olive branch and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Now, let's fast forward to 1995, a crucial year for U.S. coinage. While it might seem like just another modern coin at a glance, the 1995 Roosevelt dime is actually more intriguing than many collectors realize. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, hence the P mint mark, the 1995 dime is a copper-nickel-clad coin, weighing 2.27 grams, and with a diameter of 17.91 millimeters. Over 1.1 billion of these dimes were minted, specifically, about 1,125,500,000 to be exact. But here's where things get really interesting. Despite the high mintage, the 1995 dime has several unique characteristics and rare error varieties that make it incredibly valuable in the world of numismatics. One of the main reasons the 1995 dime has skyrocketed in value over time is due to a handful of rare error coins that slipped past quality control. Some of the most sought-after errors include off-center strikes, dimes that are visibly misaligned, where part of the design is missing. These can be worth $100 to $250 depending on how off-center the strike is. Double die obverse. Some 1995 dimes have slight doubling visible in the lettering of Liberty and In God We Trust. These are prized by collectors and can fetch $200 or more. Missing clad layer. Some rare 1995 dimes have missing clad layers, revealing a coppery core. These are extremely scarce and can go for $300 to $543 or even more depending on condition. Combine these error types with a high-grade preservation, like mint state 67 or 68, and you've got a dime worth way more than 10 cents. Now, what's the deal with circulated dimes? While most 1995 dimes in everyday pocket change are only worth their face value, 10 cents, you never know what condition you might find. Coins in uncirculated condition, graded by PCGS or NGC as MS65 and above, can start fetching $20 to $50, while premium MS68 specimens can soar past $500, especially if they show full torch details or error marks. Look out for coins with strong luster, no wear, full bands on the torch reverse, and crisp lettering. These are the ones collectors go wild for. So what is the current market value of a 1995 Roosevelt dime? Well, here's a quick breakdown: 10 cents to 25 cents, $20 to $75, $150, $543 plus $100, $543 plus. Collectors and investors alike are watching these coins closely. With more attention on Roosevelt dimes thanks to growing numismatic interest, even modern dimes are seeing serious value spikes. So why should you care about a 1995 dime? Because it's living proof that value doesn't always come from age, but from rarity, condition, and uniqueness. You could be sitting on a hidden gem right now without even realizing it. Check your pocket change. Check your parents' and grandparents' coin jars. That one little dime could be your entry ticket into the exciting world of coin collecting, or it could just make you hundreds of dollars richer. That's it for today's treasure dive into the 1995 Liberty Roosevelt 1 dime, a coin that proves the smallest things can carry the biggest stories. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button, drop a comment letting us know if you've ever come across a valuable dime, and don't forget to subscribe to Coin Collector Hub for more rare coin breakdowns, history, and market updates. Until next time, keep hunting, keep learning, and remember, every coin tells a story. This is Coin Collector Hub, signing off with another dime-sized adventure that's worth way more than 10 cents. Would you like me to create a thumbnail title, video tags, or description to go with this script? Today's video, which is all about a beloved and highly collectible coin, the 2018 Liberty Roosevelt dime. Yes, that's right. Today, we're diving into the history, the current market value, and everything you need to know about this specific dime. If you're a fan of numismatics, or even if you're just starting to learn about coins, you're going to love this one, so grab your magnifying glass, make sure you're subscribed, and let's start exploring the fascinating world of the 2018 Liberty Roosevelt dime. Before we dive into the specifics of the 2018 coin, let's take a quick walk down memory lane to understand the history of the entire Roosevelt dime series, as it is essential to know where this coin came from. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced by the U.S. Mint in 1946, after the death of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. Designed by famed artist John R. Sinek, it was the first U.S. coin to feature a president on the obverse, a tradition that continues today with modern coins like the Lincoln cent. Franklin D. Roosevelt, who served as the 32nd President of the United States, was an iconic figure who led the country through the Great Depression and World War II. His strong legacy and dedication to public service were commemorated by placing his image on the dime. The coin became an instant symbol of his leadership and vision. The dime itself is made of a copper-nickel-clad composition and has remained largely unchanged since its introduction, except for a few modifications over the years. The coin is known for its small size, simple design, and, of course, its connection to Roosevelt's legacy. Fast forward to 2018, a year when a unique mint mark was introduced, the mint mark on a dime. This was the first time since 1945 that the U.S. Mint used a mint mark on the dime series. So, why is this important? Historically, the U.S. Mint had only placed the mint mark, which signifies that the coin was minted at the Philadelphia Mint, on coins like the nickel, penny, and quarter. But in 2018, they made a significant move by adding it to the dime. This shift was part of an effort to honor the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint and further distinguish coins minted in Philadelphia. The 2018 Liberty Roosevelt dime marks a turning point in the series, and collectors eagerly jumped on the opportunity to grab one of these coins. It's a subtle change, but it's enough to make this dime one of the more unique and sought-after versions in the Roosevelt dime series. Now, let's talk about the dime itself. The 2018 Roosevelt dime is 17.91 millimeters in diameter and weighs 2.268 grams. It's made of a copper-nickel-clad composition, which consists of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel. Despite its small size, it holds great historical and numismatic significance. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. The legend, Liberty, is prominently displayed, as well as the year of mintage, 2018. The coin also has the word, "In God We Trust," inscribed, a feature found on most U.S. coins, symbolizing the nation's religious heritage. The reverse features an olive branch, a torch, and an oak branch, which represent peace, freedom, and strength. These symbols were part of Sinek's design from the start, and they continue to be a defining feature of the Roosevelt dime today. So, you've got a 2018 Roosevelt dime in your pocket. Now, the question is, how much is it worth? In terms of face value, the coin is worth exactly 10 cents. But if you're a collector, there's more to it. Coins like the 2018 Roosevelt dime are often worth more than their face value due to the rarity and historical significance. The 2018 is special because, as I mentioned, it marks the first appearance of the mint mark on the dime since 1945, making it a key piece for collectors. However, in terms of circulating value, the 2018 dime is still very much in circulation and readily available from your local bank or through change. So, if you find one in your pocket, don't expect it to be worth much more than a dime unless it's in pristine condition. The 2018 P. Roosevelt dime, market value and potential for big money. Narrator, but here's where things get interesting. While the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime is still widely available in circulation, its market value is actually higher than many people realize. If you're in possession of a mint condition or uncirculated 2018 P dime, it could be worth anywhere between $5 to $10, depending on the grade. Coins that are in perfect uncirculated condition, graded MS 65 or higher, can see values climbing closer to the $20 to $30 range in the collector's market. It may not seem like a huge amount, but remember, this is just for a dime. Now, for the big money, the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime can actually fetch as much as $543 if it's graded in gem uncirculated condition or higher, such as MS 67 or MS 68. The value can go even higher for coins with special errors, such as misstrikes, doubling, or other unique characteristics. This is where the real potential for profit lies in the coin. One of the main factors contributing to the increased value of the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime is the scarcity of well-preserved examples. Since it is a modern coin, many of them get used in everyday transactions and can easily show wear and tear. As a result, finding a 2018 P dime in mint or near mint condition is rare, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for it. For numismatists and collectors, the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime is a perfect example of how a small change, like the addition of a P mint mark, can significantly alter the value and desirability of a coin. Collectors appreciate coins like this for their historical significance, rarity, and the potential for future appreciation in value. For those looking to invest in coins, the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime can be a great starting point. While it may not fetch as much as rare vintage coins, its value is expected to rise over time, especially as the population of high-grade coins becomes smaller. If you manage to secure a high-quality 2018 P dime, you could see significant returns on your investment in the coming years. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or a newcomer to the world of coin collecting, the 2018 P. Roosevelt dime offers a glimpse into how modern U.S. coins can have lasting value and intrigue. From its connection to President Franklin D. Roosevelt to the significance of the P mint mark, this coin is more than just pocket change, it's a piece of history. Thank you so much for watching this deep dive into the 2018 P. Liberty Roosevelt dime. If you learned something new today, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on future videos. Leave a comment below if you've got any 2018 P dimes in your collection or if you've spotted any unique features that could boost their value. As always, happy collecting, and I'll see you in the next video.